What's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 Etsy tips with you as to why your shop is not selling. Do you have a new Etsy shop, but you aren't making any sales? And you're stressed, and all you want is sales, like we all do? You don't know what to do, you've watched so many videos on this. Well, I have the tricks for you. Here is why your Etsy shop is not making sales. So with Etsy, as with all new ventures, there is a lot of learning curves and a lot of trial and error when it comes to how to be successful. One of the biggest reasons, and the first reason I'm going to share with you why you're not making any sales, is your SEO is incorrect. It is not working, and Etsy has no idea what you are trying to sell or who your target market is. SEO in an Etsy shop is absolutely the most important aspect of it and the key factor in why some shops succeed and other shops fail. So if you're not familiar with SEO, it is search engine optimization. It gets your listings ranked. So right now, as a new Etsy shop owner, your listing, if you have poor SEO, probably on the last freaking page of the search, whatever they're searching for, like household cleaning ideas or whatever. It's on the last page. With a good SEO in there, your title and your product description, everything, your listing will slowly but surely make its way up in ranking and hopefully end up on the first page of the Etsy search. The Etsy SEO is the only way in its algorithm to bring eyes to your products if you're not paying for advertising or driving traffic to your Etsy shop by yourself, via social media most likely. You need to have a strong SEO so people know exactly what they're searching for and your product comes up when they type in maybe 5 keywords, but they're all jumbled up. Like, say you're looking for a present and it's for your best friend. You could say, present, best friend, heart necklace. Something like that. It's not what you would title your product, but it's how sometimes people think when they input their thoughts into the search bar on Etsy. You kind of just pull up Etsy and you're like, wall art, elephant, black, and gray. You know? I don't know. Also, with SEO, it's not just your title, also your tags are extremely important because they can also help you rank in the search. So you do get 13 tags per listing. Use all of them. And try and also do long tail keywords. So not just like planner, right? Printable planner, digital planner, planner for kids. The second reason your product does not stand out. There is no eye-grabbing attraction to it. You might have the best SEO out there on the planet, but your listing photos suck. So we gotta fix that. I am a window shopper. So if I'm browsing on Etsy and I'm like, oh, that looks like the title is what I want, but the one next to it has an aesthetically pleasing photo or a photo that kind of helps describe what the product will do for you, how it will solve the problem that I'm trying to figure out, that is the one I'm going to click on. So your listing photos do make a huge difference. I believe you do get 10 listing photos and also 1 space for a 15-second video. Use all of them and don't just have pretty aesthetic photos. Like, how does the product help this person solve the problem? Maybe you're, posting digital budget sheets. Why should they use your sheets? Why would it make them more organized than the competitors? Why do your budget sheets stand out? And why should somebody buy these ones versus the ones next door? Also, you can put your products in action. So if you don't want to actually take a photo of it and say, again, you're selling digital products, because that's what I specialize in, there is websites that you can upload your digital product and place it, say, on a tablet or an iPhone to showcase somebody actually using it. And you don't even have to go out and take a photo of somebody using your product. Third reason, you have a weak shop in general. Your shop information is terrible. You have not uploaded a banner. When people click on your shop, they kind of just see like, a creepy Craigslist ad for, I want $5 and here's a digital product. You need to make them feel welcome, kind of like they know you. Put a banner up, personalize it. Canva, great place to make one of those. Another thing with your shop is product descriptions. Another thing when they click on your listing and go to your shop and then say you do have nice listing photos and they click on a product but your description sucks and you have like 1 sentence or you just copy and pasted your SEO title into your description box, why would they buy that? They have no idea what they're getting. They don't know the breakdown. They don't know, is it coming in a PDF, a zip file? What is it? Like, how can they use it? You need to have a good product description as well. Don't cheap out on those. Number 4, lack of shop reviews. So somebody clicks on your profile, again, you have like 2 sales and you have no shop reviews. I know, we all have to start with no shop reviews. However, it is really important to try and get that feedback on there and show people that your products are worthy of them buying it. Some people simply just go off of how many sales you're making and if your products got reviewed or not. If you are having troubles making sales and getting reviews, click on this video right here. I talk about the one tip that I did with this new Etsy shop that has over doubled my sales overnight. Doubled my sales, which means your sale number is increasing, as well as the amount of people that you are sending that email to be like, please review this product. And odds are 1 in every 10 people are going to give you a 5-star, maybe a 4-star, depends on how good your product is, but hopefully it racks you up some 5-star reviews. In my shop, when somebody does give me a 5-star review, or even when somebody messages me, I do always give them a discount code for their next shop purchase. So that way, you answer their question, or you say, thank you for reviewing my shop, here's 10% off of your next order. Brings people coming back, and it builds a trustworthy bond and kind of a give. There's no taking here, it's just give. They give you money for your product, you give them a discount code. So number 5 is, are you going the extra mile? Are your products actually worth it? Always give a little bit more, especially when you're a new shop. As a new Etsy shop, you really want to wow the customer, especially because it's definitely their first purchase from you. Go above and beyond their expectations, whether that's having an extremely good digital product, a super good quality sweater that they order, or if you're making candles, better make that candle smell so good, and it better just be the nicest candle somebody's ever ordered before. And then the odds of them going back to your shop to review are a lot higher if there's that wow factor in your product. Number 6, are you frequently looking at and updating your listings? Are you updating the SEOs, the titles, the descriptions? Are we making new listing photos, right? You don't want to outdate a listing photo. You don't want to have thrown up a daily digital planner 2 years ago and you haven't touched it since. Trends have changed, colors have changed, styles that people are looking for has changed. So simply just tweaking your listing photos and updating your listing can actually bring life back to that product and re-rank it on the Etsy pages. It really all depends if you're looking at this as a completely passive hobby, because in the beginning it is definitely not passive. It is very, very hands-on until you get a lot of products up and your shop is up and running. Number 7, are you being your authentic self? I know you've probably heard authenticity all over the place because it's 2023, but you do really need to be down to earth, authentic. You need to be in your products, if that makes sense. Would you ever go do something with halfway effort for a family member, or if you had to go help out your grandma, would you put half your effort into it? No. So why would you do that for a product on your shop that you're asking people to pay you for? You need to put 110% effort into it. Have your shop align with who you are and the people that you'd actually like to collaborate with for them to buy your products, leave you reviews, right? Literally don't just do cookie cutter stock photos. Put some personality behind it. It's kind of like social media when you're building a following. People want to engage with you and they want to become your best friend. They want to know stuff. Why is your main color pink? And I don't know, just throw your personality into there. Don't just have a boring, bland listing photos. People aren't going to buy your stuff. Number 8, how do your prices compare to your competition? Are they relatively the same? Are your prices a bit lower because you're newer, which is what I suggest? Maybe not actually lower, but discounted. Or are your prices a lot higher? Why would somebody buy a $24 candle if somebody else is selling a $6 one and they look the same and your shop has absolutely no reviews or criteria to back up that your candles are actually worth $24? Until you have that backing behind your sales and your shop, why should somebody spend quadruple the amount of money on your product? I would do a lot of research on what your competition's price points are, and obviously there's some absurdly low ones, but each their own. Do your research and make sure your products aren't extremely overpriced. And say you make something like bath bombs, right? Or these candles, for instance. If yours are more expensive, why? Are your ingredients better? Are they less toxic? Are they pet friendly? Can your pet be in the room when you're burning the candle? These are all things you should have in your product description. So that way people are like, yes, maybe I will spend the extra money because this product does seem a lot better than Bobby Sue's over there for $6. Number 9 is product photos, even if you are doing digital products or especially for physical products. Use all of the photo slots Etsy gives you. Use all 10. Go crazy. Do all of the angles of the product photo, maybe even different colors. And if it's a digital product, show it in use on a desktop, a tablet, an iPhone, an iPad mini. I don't know. Show its versatility and why somebody should choose your product over the next person's, the next listings. You need to have good product photos. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's just like life. If you see bad product photos, odds are you're not gonna buy that. If somebody is trying to sell a t-shirt and they just have one flat lay of it, I wouldn't buy it. How does it fit? How does it look on a body? So have a lot of variety in your listing photos so that people can judge how good your product is off of them. Some people don't even read your product description. It is still important, but some people don't. All they do is look at your product photos. Number 10 is, does your Etsy shop have a cohesive theme, right? You don't want all of your listing photos and your shop banner and everything to just be like out of whack. You don't want like a digital planner and then you have a t-shirt and you have a pair of socks and then you have like an elegant like wedding invitation and everything's like purple, blue, and then white. You want to have one cohesive design. My cohesive design, just very neutral and elegant, because that's the type of shop I wanted to represent. Try to, when you go to an Etsy storefront, go to a successful one, and you'll see it's kind of like back in the day when Instagram was extremely aesthetic, and you'd go to somebody's page and the feed was all beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. You kind of want that same cohesiveness with your Etsy storefront. I know firsthand how hard it is to get an Etsy shop up and running. It is a lot of legwork, especially if you're doing it kind of as a side hustle and you're working your like 9-to-5 corporate job. I have been there. I know exactly what it's like. And I would say if it's something that you want and you want to keep growing, work at it. Work at it every day, even if it's just an hour a day. Etsy really likes when you go into your little dashboard and you change stuff around. It likes to see that you're active on the Etsy website, and it will favor you and actually push more traffic your way. Or that's what I've heard. Those are just some tips that I have for you as to why your Etsy products are not selling. I have implemented all of these tips and seen a huge change in my sales, so I thought I'd share them with you, and I hope they are helpful. If you do have any questions or would like a video on a different topic in the future, please feel free to leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because lots of content is coming your way this year.